Stop attacking and harassing General Motors injured workers in Bogota, Colombia. Colombian injured workers. Healthcare benefits now. Stop attacking injured GM workers.
I've been active in AFT 2121 since 1974, and I also was a Peace Corps volunteer in Colombia. We need to support the GM workers in Colombia. We also need to pressure not only the Colombian government, but the U.S. government and the U.S. Embassy, because the GM is an American company, also a multinational, and they need to, the U.S. Embassy should be urging GM to treat their workers fairly, to not try to negotiate away their health care benefits, to honor their human rights and their union rights as well. I take this personally also because I was Peace Corps in Colombia in 1963 to 65, and during the invasion of the Dominican Republic, another American and I organized a demonstration in front of the U.S. Embassy to protest the invasion of the Dominican Republic. Some of my friends were serving in the Peace Corps in the Dominican Republic, and in fact some of them were injured because they supported the rebels. Yeah, thank you, Sensei. When we organized the demonstration in front of the U.S. Embassy, Colombian soldiers with automatic weapons were outside. The embassy wouldn't let us inside. They wouldn't even speak to us. So I urge our comrades in this country, workers in this country, and the American citizens in general to support the rights of the Colombian workers, the GM workers, and other unionists who are having problems there, and to convey to the U.S. Embassy that we expect them to support the human rights and the union rights of these workers.
Vamos a denunciar el atropello por parte de la multinacional General Motors. La compañía General Motors es un pulpo rapaz que explota trabajadores alrededor del mundo, y en esta ocasión está explotando unos obreros en Colombia. Se niega a compensarlos, se niega a cubrir sus necesidades médicas. El gobierno colombiano es un subordinado, es un gobierno lacayo del imperialismo estadounidense. Ha dejado que los Estados Unidos establezcan bases militares para atacar y para vigilar otros países latinoamericanos. El gobierno colombiano está envuelto en el trasiego de drogas y es cómplice de los Estados Unidos en todo este aparato diplomático y militar contra los obreros de América Latina, en contra de el gobierno venezolano y otros. Aquí estamos enviando un mensaje de solidaridad con nuestros compañeros colombianos, diciéndole que los respaldamos, que estamos con ellos hasta la victoria siempre. ¡Que vivan los obreros! Gracias. We are here denouncing the exploitation of workers by that multinational from the United States, General Motors. General Motors is a multinational company, as I said, that is involved exploiting workers all over the world. The Colombian government is a lackey of the United States. The Colombian government has allowed the U.S. to establish military bases, to spy, to infiltrate the rest of Latin America. They do make campaigns against the Venezuelan government and others. The Colombian government and the United States are both involved in the drug trafficking with paramilitary groups. They do harm workers, and in this case, these workers are demanding that multinational corporation, GM, takes care of their medical needs, of their benefits. GM is nothing but an instrument of exploitation, and we right here in the belly of the beast send regards to the Colombian workers, and we wish them victory. Hasta la victoria siempre venceremos. Thank you.
A member of the media, it is definitely disheartening it's disheartening because of the situation, because everybody deserves a little something and then actually beyond that, right? But it's also heartening to see that people are out here, out here on Montgomery, at the corner of Montgomery and Market, doing something about it, and it's amazing. And it's got to be difficult because we all have to work, we all have lives of our own, and you guys are all reminding me of all the work that we need to do, and so in solidarity.
First off, a salute to all the workers in Colombia, especially the GM workers who are standing out in front of the U.S. Embassy trying to get their rights protected. We have to remember, as workers here in the United States, we bailed GM out. They were on the verge of going bankrupt, and the United States taxpayers put up over $15 billion to bail GM out. Meanwhile, the UAW cut their contracts and put workers to work for GM at about $15 an hour, where the scale had been $28 to $30 an hour. So the working class of this country has bailed GM out of bankruptcy and kept them making a big, big profit over the last 5 years. The sales have never been bigger here and also in China. And I know in South America it's been growing. So these people are making lots of money, and now they want to screw the workers of Colombia. So as working people, we have to stick with these brothers and sisters down there who are being exploited. So we're standing here today and saluting those workers, and we're with you 100%. Thank you.
Obama pushed through this free trade agreement, so-called free trade agreement, and he said that they were going to protect the workers' rights in Colombia and the other countries of this free trade agreement. The reality is the workers' rights have gotten worse under these free trade agreements, and not only do workers in Colombia, injured workers, GM workers, not have real rights, but in the United States, injured workers as well don't have health care and are being denied benefits and workers' compensation. So this is an international struggle. The protest here is happening in Detroit, and it's happening around the world, and we're building international solidarity with the workers in Colombia, the injured workers, all workers in Colombia. The struggle of the workers of Colombia is the struggle of the American workers. We're working for the same multinationals, the same union busters, the same billionaires that are exploiting and destroying the lives of working people and their families. So we salute you. And Coca-Cola is the same, the death of trade unions, the death of workers who are fighting for their rights. So we salute the Colombian injured workers, the Astracol Union, the injured workers group. We say we support your struggle. We will continue to fight, build solidarity with you. Your struggle is our struggle. Solidarity with the Colombian GM workers. Solidarity with the Colombian GM workers. Solidarity with the Colombian injured workers. Solidarity with the Colombian GM injured workers.